Airborne over the Austrian Alps, February 25, 1945. The snow-capped alpine mountains looked deceptively quiet, even peaceful, as Freddy Mayer, crouched in the back of a B-24, gazed down at the majestic peaks whizzing by in the frigid night air. Close your eyes, and you could almost forget there was a brutal war being waged on the ground 10,000 feet below. Peering one last time through the narrow Joe hole on the floor of the plane's bomb bay, Freddy waited for the final signal from the cockpit. 7 years earlier, when Freddy had fled Nazi Germany as a teenager, a return trip to the hellfire Adolf Hitler had made of Europe would have seemed unthinkable. Yet here he was now, at the age of 23, a parachute on his back and a bulky bag strapped to his leg with a pistol, ammunition, and supplies inside it, preparing to dive back into the Nazi stronghold in Austria. And he was doing it for the Americans, no less, on an improbable spy mission aimed at thwarting Hitler's feared last stand in the Alps. This was the life-on-a-tightrope adventure that the barrel-chested refugee had been craving for months, pitting him against men he had once called countrymen. Somewhere below him, unseen amid the rugged mountain terrain, were Nazi soldiers armed with anti-aircraft weaponry designed to shoot down planes just like this one. The chances of success for Freddy's tiny three-man spy team were 1 in 100, an officer had told him glumly. That was good enough for Freddy. Anything to defeat the fascists, he said. He had waited so long for this chance, and he was desperate to make the jump. The mission had already been scuttled twice in the last 5 days because of bad weather, and less than half an hour earlier the flight crew had almost been forced to turn back yet again for Italy. Freddy was determined to make this the night. The moonlit skies that separated him from the Nazis on the ground below now looked calm, even inviting. Gorgeous, he thought to himself. An odd feeling of tranquility washed over him. The cockpit relayed the signal. "Ready, ready, ready, go!" the crewmen yelled. Seated at the edge of the Joe hole, Freddy pushed away and jumped.